If you want to know everything that is happening in that house, just listen to Oyin and Flora's conversation. Let's watch this video together, guys.
See Kamsy dress and nyash. She get belle. She some not come for there. Any kid to no come for there. She not even. They are going to cover and nyash.
In case you don't get what she meant, she was just trying to describe Kamsy's body. And at some point, I find it a little bit offensive. And, why would you be talking about your female friend, your fellow genders, body in that manner? Do you understand? And seeing how those guys were watching her. So the handler of Kamsy's page did not find it funny. Let's read out, guys. So the handler wrote, just yesterday, Kamsy opened up about how much it thought that her body was used to determine the kind of role she should be given. This morning, another set of housemates sat down discussing the same body in detail after one of them saw her innocently taking her bait, talking about how big her boobs her stomach is, even using gesture to describe what she saw. There's something deeply uncomfortable about knowing that while Kamsy was simply in the bedroom, completely unaware, her body is being observed and turned into a conversation. A woman should be able to exist in her body without constantly becoming a subject for discussion, judgment, or analysis. So this was what the handler wrote. I get the point where she said the context at which Oyin said that was a little bit offensive. Not a little bit, it's annoying at some point. But this is what fans had to say. This Oyin go soon go house. You can tell, just like I said in the beginning of this video, if you want to know exactly what is going on in the house, just pay attention to Oyin. Sometimes if she's having conversation with Flora, because I think they are close, and this person said, this is so wrong. All bodies are beautiful. I'm so sorry, Kamsy, and all of that. I don't know if Kamsy saw or know when they were looking at her. I don't know if it's intentional because we're not in the house. This person said, this is very bad. It's very bad of them to say this. Remember, that's how she was also having a conversation with this same Flora about Blutopia without them even knowing that she was there. So this person said, this is so disappointing. Why are you misleading us? And Oyin is telling us how the boy saw her reflection from the shower. I watched this past like last night. My question is, what were they doing there? Okay, now that you know that the lady was bathing there, why are you still there? Like, why were you there? Because, we don't really see that side, so we can't tell. So this person said, it's not about pity votes, as some are saying, as women bringing your fellow woman down is embarrassing, but the shaming will never end soon. But as women, we must start with us first. Kamsy is comfortable with her body, unlike some women out there. This person said, how would you feel if someone described how dry you are? When these things come from someone who also, when you look at yourself, you're incomplete, just like every random person. Nobody's perfect. So why would you be saying things like that? Anything for the content anyway. So this person now said, I know very well that what Oyin said was very bad, but please handle, leave all this and post only good stuff about Kamsy. Oyin, I hate you, blah blah blah. But I feel like sometimes most of these handlers of these contestants should take advantage of everything that is being done to their fave. Do you understand? In a very good way to promote them. This one, they said, according to him, is very bad. So I wouldn't applaud things like this. I wouldn't do that. If it was in a different context, like saying things that are happening, it's understandable. Going as far as explaining the way her boobs are and how long it is and all of that is kind of very irritating and is not good to the ears. But I wouldn't conclude alone. I would also want to know your opinion. So, as a big family, what do you actually think? Do you think she's right in the way she was speaking, or do you think she's wrong? I need to know your opinion. I will be back in my next video. Bye.